Afternoon viewers, this is Simon Ward once again in a different setting, still on the big island of Hawaii. This time I have a different guest with me. It's Rachel Joyce from England. Hi Rachel.
Hi Simon.
It's a nice place this you've got here.
It's pretty stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. So we were just, with those flip-flops, we were just taking a look at that nasty injury you've got on your foot. It's healing up quite well now, but can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that was the injury that I got the beginning of the year in March at Abu-Dhabi Triathlon, and it was a bit of a freak accident in that I was running through T1 and I was just running towards the bike mount area, and my back wheel skidded out from under it and underneath, and on the way down the chain ring caught the top of my foot and it sliced through straight through 3 tendons. So it had quite a lot of it's taken a lot of time to kind of get back to training, just because I had to be in a cast for 6 weeks while the tendons healed properly, and then obviously when you have something like that you have quite a lot of muscle wastage. So it's kind of balancing kind of my wish to get back to training as soon as possible with exercise. You know, you have to go through all the rehab, you have to re-strengthen the leg, and just to try and prevent any re-injuries. So
and when it sliced through there, in true triathlon tradition, then did you try and get on your bike and ride?
I may have asked if they had a plaster and if I could get on the bike, but
just a small flesh wound.
Yeah, they kind of managed my expectations. At first I said, I think we should get it cleaned, and I was like, well, I can come back and watch the finish, and they were like, oh, I think maybe you will, but in the end I was in hospital for 3 days.
Wow. So you were using the CompuTrainer already that you'd bought second hand, had you? Or
yes,
something?
Yeah. I've been using a CompuTrainer since it was January 2009, and I kind of contacted you asking if you had any, and in the end I got one from a friend of a friend who was selling it because he was moving back to South Africa. So I'd incorporated it into my training at least 1 or 2 sessions a week. Always riding outside still, but for my really quality sessions where I had to hit certain numbers, I would use the CompuTrainer. Okay.
Some people watching might be wondering why, when you got to that, you wanted sponsoring from CompuTrainer. Could you sort of maybe explain that a little bit more?
Well, I think it's really important when you kind of, for me, I kind of really, I've seen the improvements I've made with my cycling since I've used CompuTrainer, and so it's a product that I fully endorse anyway. And so if I was able to get a sponsorship from CompuTrainer, then it would be an added bonus, because it was something I would always want to use. So, and especially given the winter we had last year, it was being used rather a lot.
And an added mental bonus for you there then, because as you say, there's no hiding place in the indoors. You can't be distracted by the nice view or chasing somebody else. It's just you versus the machine, and you've got to get really zoned in there. Yeah,
I think it's not only, so you're training really hard, but I think it is good for that kind of focus you need in a race, you know, especially towards the back end of the race on Saturday. You know, my legs are going to be hurting, but I've kind of been through that already, you know, twice a week on the CompuTrainer, so I'm going to be ready and waiting for that feeling, and I'm going to know how to deal with it.
You're going to have those images of you sat there with the sweat pouring off.
Yes, in my living room.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you have any distractions while you're training? Do you watch episodes of Lost, or do you listen to your iPod?
Do you know, when I was rehabbing from my foot injury, and it was the best, going on the CompuTrainer was the best way to kind of rehab it, because it was very controlled and I was still quite protective over the tendons. So there wasn't a lot of intensity in those, and I got completely addicted to Prison Break, and I think I watched about 4 series in the space of about 4 weeks on that thing.
Did you have the spin scan on at the time there then, just using
it? Yeah, I was, and because I lost a lot of strength in my right leg, so it was kind of reassuring, because I saw the strength come back relatively quickly.
Well, we're back. We'd like you to introduce you to Abdul.
He's,
Hello, Abdul.
Our team mascot.
He's your team mascot.
Yeah, there was a time at the beginning of the year when we were all, a few of us were injured and we thought we needed a good luck charm, so Abdul came to the rescue.
Yeah, he's nodding about that one. So,
yeah.
Where can they find out more about Abdul? Is he on the team website?
There are pictures of him on the team website, which is www.Abu-Dhabi
Okay, and what about if people want to find out more about you? Will they see Abdul on there?
Abdul is also on my website, so that's www.RachelJoyce.org.
Great, okay, well, so to find out more about Abdul, to find out more about the team, and to find out more about Rachel, you have it there for the website. So just before we wrap up, we've got one final question for you, Rachel. Remember those old competitions with the cornflakes and the Weetabix, where you had to answer the questions and then say, I love my Weetabix because, well, this one is, I love my CompuTrainer because...
I would say I love my CompuTrainer because I can ride at any time and put myself through a whole lot of pain on it.
Okay, well that meets the seal of approval from us at CompuTrainer and from Abdul. So this is Simon Ward signing out in Kona, wishing Rachel Joyce all the best for her race on Saturday. Thank you very much for your time, Rachel. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Simon.
And it's goodbye from Abdul. See you everybody next time.
Kingdom.